Hello everyone, welcome to Mocking Ariana 3. It's Sunday, which means a new video. So I've already made part 1 of this video and it's on my main channel because I hadn't made this channel yet. But today I'm going to be discussing storylines that should have happened on the next step, part 2. I have a hair in my mouth. This video is going to be quite short because there's only 6 storylines that I've got, but I just wanted to say them before season 7 starts and I'll probably have more ideas. So yeah, I hope you don't mind and I hope you enjoy all the storylines I'm about to say. So the first storyline that I think the next step should have used is that Daniel has a boyfriend. Brennan Clost, who plays Daniel on the next step, is gay in real life and he made a video on this. Well, not on this, but he mentioned it within a video. I think the next step really could have used some representation on the show. They had Nick and I can't remember Nick's boyfriend's name. But in season 5, Nick has a boyfriend and he brings him in and he says, "This is my boyfriend, Michelle, meet him." And Michelle's like, "Hi." And that was, I think that's pretty much the first non-heterosexual relationship on the show. And in dance, there's not everyone is straight in dance, that's just a fact. So I think having only one homosexual couple on the next step is ill-representative of the community. That's what I'm trying to say. So for Daniel to be gay, that would have been a great opportunity because he was a main character rather than just a side character like Nick, who it's kind of like, oh, we need a bit of representation, let's just make Nick gay. So I'll insert the clip now of Brennan Clost talking about Daniel being gay on the next step because he can probably talk about it better than I can, but I just agree that it should have been a storyline that happened on the next step.
After I came out in real life, I wanted my character to have a romantic interest who was a guy.
Who do you see with Daniel? Eldon?
No. This is just like personal. There was a character who in season 2, it was when James and Beth got together. Yeah, Charlie. His character name is Charlie. His real name is Robbie. But I think him and Daniel would be a cute couple.
Okay.
I also just think he's cute in real life. And like Frank Van Keeken, the creator of Next Step and Lost and Found, talked to me about it. In season 3, and so for season 4 we were gonna do it.
Oh.
But then because of Lost and Found, our shooting schedule got pushed.
Sorry.
So Daniel never got a love interest because of Lost and Found.
Secondly, I think that Noah should have done the pirouette competition at internationals, regardless of whether Eldon was trying to get to 30 pirouettes to go out with Talia and the team wanted him to go out with Talia. I think they should have thought what is in the best interest of the team. Eldon was not at 30 pirouettes yet and Noah was. Like, it just makes sense to just let Noah do the competition and just let Eldon do his 30 pirouettes in his own time. I don't know. I know it fit in with the storyline, but it was just the best decision. They should have just made Noah do it and just won instantly. I also think that we should have heard about Piper before season 4. James did mention that he has younger sisters, maybe older sisters, or just sisters in general. I know that James mentioned having sisters.
Trust me, I got 3 sisters.
But I think if he had said a name and talked about some instances he's had at home, it just would have given Piper a bit more of a backstory than just, oh, I've always wanted to dance to the next step but I don't want to be my brother's shadow, you know? I think that Gabby and Becca should have made A Troop in season 4. I didn't think their auditions were that strong, so technically I wouldn't put them on the team because I don't think they were good enough to make it, but I think it would have fit the storyline really well to have them as the pivotal siblings, because in season 2 they had a storyline, season 3 they didn't, but we saw them briefly. And season 4 we saw them audition but they didn't make it. I also think it would have been cute to have Rochelle, Noah, Gabby and Becca all on A Troop because they were all in J Troop at one time. Yeah, it just would have been cute and good for the story, and I think it's always nicer when they bring in characters from B Troop and J Troop instead of just brand new characters from different studios. I'd make a change to the Henry, Summer, Amy situation by having Henry not like Amy, but just like Summer. Henry and Amy don't have their potential kiss or anything. Henry just starts to like Summer. And because he likes Summer, he starts spending more time with her. And obviously Amy was his kind of main girl best friend. So I think it would have just been nicer if Henry started to neglect his relationship with Amy to go out with Summer. I just don't think romance is always the need in TV shows and storylines. I just think that sometimes having really strong friendships is sometimes more interesting and also relatable, because obviously the audience of the next step is like preteens and teenagers, so not all of them are going to have romance in their lives. They're going to relate more to having, you know, their friend have a new boyfriend and they get left in the shadows or something like that. So in season 6, I think Rochelle should have not got the dances for regionals because of her hip. I think it's just stupid to completely neglect the fact that she had snapping hip syndrome. Like, they haven't even mentioned it at all. Same with Noah's back. Like, you don't just get over a back injury in a few days. He had surgery on his back, on his spinal cord. He's not going to be doing backflips and flips immediately after. I don't think they take injuries seriously as to what they'd actually cause dancers. I think the only one they took seriously was Daniel when he hurt his ankle and he was on crutches and he couldn't dance. Like, that is how serious it would be.
It looks like I'm gonna need surgery. And the doctors say I won't be able to dance for months.
So yeah, I think Rochelle shouldn't have been picked because of her hip. I think it just would have really shown a new side to Rochelle if Emily and Michelle had doubted her and said, oh, you know, we're not too sure about putting you in this routine because you are injured and it's a danger to the rest of the team. And then I think it would have been nice if her ballet solo that she performed for Emily, Michelle and Noah had been the deciding factor that made Emily and Michelle think, oh, actually, you know, we'll give Rochelle her pas de deux with Noah because we feel that she's up to it and she's obviously feeling like she can do it. Because it was just a bit stupid that Rochelle just basically got forgotten. They just didn't assign her to any dances. I think that just would have made her storyline a bit more deep and also tie in the fact that she had snapping hip syndrome, which is serious. So that's it for this video. It was a short one, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you could think of any storylines that you think should have been in the next step, leave them down below. If you enjoyed the video, like it and subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you next week for a new video. Bye!